Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Sleek here today for episode 7 of the Madden XFL franchise series here on YouTube. If you like the video so far in the series, please drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Here we go. On to week 7 and week 8, maybe even into week 9, into the bye week. But first, let's hear from Taylor Bennett after that win. She says, "Great win this week, coach. You guys have started awfully fast this season. The fan base is thrilled, but we're all waiting to see if this success continues through October and November. Good luck." Okay. Thanks for the good luck. So we are 4-2 on the season now, going up against the Seahawks. If you guys are wondering why I haven't shown the stats in a while for the whole NFL, I will show that next week by week 8, just because that will not make the video as long if I do it after a game. That'll be a prime spot for me, for us to see where people are. Highest quarterback in the league, best running back in the league, best wide receivers, and so on. We'll see that next week. But look, we got a weekly award. And guess who it went to? RG3. After a terrible performance in week 5, 347 passing yards, 8 carries for 35 rush yards, and 3 touchdown passes. He got AFC Offensive of the Week. He's joined by Andrew Luck for quarterback, Corey Graham, strong safety for the Cardinals, and Leon Hall for the Chiefs. Here's just a look back at weeks past. Tavon Austin, wow, AFC offense, 3 touchdowns for him. Wow. So that's just a past look at the other weeks of the season. But here we go to CenturyLink Field against the Seahawks for week 7. We're both 4-2 teams, probably playoff-bound teams so far, this far into the season. Let's see how it goes. 70 overall to a 69 overall. Hayden Hurst, Crevon LeBlanc, and Josh Bynes are their 3 top players, 2 defensive players, and a tight end. We have a tight end, wide receiver, and offensive lineman, Eric Fisher. So here we go. Let's get into it. CJ Uzomah versus Hayden Hurst. Hayden does not have very many yards this year. 78 yards, 8 receptions, but touchdown. Chester Rogers, number 1 wide receiver without a touchdown for them. We have 2 touchdowns now with DeMarcus Robinson because RG3 decided, okay, I'll just start throwing to him. So here we go. We're going to start off with the ball first this time, so that way we can make the speed normal speed, not jump it around. Blake Bortles is the Seahawks starter. Here we go. Week 7, Seahawks CenturyLink Field. 4-2 to 4-2, and it's raining, and we know what that means. Hopefully, Robert Griffin can change up his strategy. Oh, still wants me to play the game. Sorry about that. Play key moments. I don't want to play this moment. Here we go. Negative 2-yard rush by Chris Ivory to start the game. Dwayne Harris getting involved early, slot receiver. We have great pride in Dwayne Harris. Touchdown leader and our number 1 wide receiver on our team. Chester Rogers, their number 1 wide receiver. Alfred Blue. Nick Vanette, a tight end, 26 yards. Blake Bortles running the ball early. And Austin Johnson, our starter over Dayton Jones, gets hurt, so that kind of stinks. But Dayton got a sack last week. Alfred Blue just running right up the... Darren Bates got hurt. So in the last episode, Darren Bates, always making plays ever since Donald Payne has been injured, made him the starter middle linebacker. Sure enough, look what happens. I think we have a curse at middle linebacker, and now our left end's out. I think we are going to click play the moment. We're not going to play the moment, but we're going to check the injury report, because if he's out, that would be awful. Muscle cramps for Darren Bates, so possibly return. Donald Payne's going to return in 4 weeks, and Austin Johnson is out of the game with an ACL sprain, so that's not good. We traded for him so we'd have a young guy on the defensive line to cover for Dayton Jones, and now he's probably out for the season or at least a long time with an ACL sprain. Let's get back into it, though. Dang, that sucks. Well, hopefully Darren Bates comes in and makes some plays. because now we have BJ Goodson and Scooby Wright. Maybe Scooby Wright will step up to the plate. We traded for him, by the way. If you didn't see that, go check my other videos. 5-yard pass to Mac Hollins, first time seeing him, and a 3-yard touchdown pass to Nick the Net. So they are up 7-0 at home. Playing in CenturyLink in the rain. We experienced some bad stuff at Hines in the rain, so hopefully we can redeem ourselves here. 3rd and 3. There we go, RG. There we go, Chris Ivory up the middle. Yeah, every week it looks like our main goal is to just run the ball 3 downs in a row, get first downs, and then pass for touchdowns. But that doesn't always work, especially against a good defensive team. So now we're at 3rd and 10. We have to pass the ball here. No running. There we go. Pass, 26 yards. Dwayne Harris making a statement in this game. Chris Ivory. There we go. In the red zone. Red zone alert. Oh, interception. RG3Y. Josh Bynes with the interception. Oh, man, that stinks. Mac Hollins with the catch. Alfred Blue. So that goes as the 5th interception for RG3 after being... Oh, here we go. Clayton Fedulum getting involved. But, oh, Dayton Jones. 2nd sack of the season for big boy Dayton. Ah, Chester Rogers. Why couldn't we hold him on 3rd and long there? Chester Rogers again. Alfred Blue. Ah, Chester Rogers, touchdown. So now we are down 0-14 early on, 2nd quarter. Down early. This time we're down touchdowns, though. Last 2 games we were down by just a couple field goals. Oh, we cannot even get out of our own side of the field. Fozzie Whitaker is their punt returner. That's pretty cool. Don't hear much about him. 3rd and 4. Dang, we can never get the stop on 3rd down. Let's get some defensive plays. Let's see some defensive players on the board. There we go, incomplete. Yes, there we go. We stopped them. They're too far for field goal. Touchback. No, stop running the ball. We need to pass. Oh, my. Pass the ball. Okay. Or run for 8 yards and convert it. Okay, Demarcus Robinson. There we go. Penalty against the middle linebacker, Ben Heaney. Demarcus Robinson again. There we go. Touchdown. Another long touchdown for Dwayne Harris. RG3 and Dwayne Harris have a connection on this team. 7-14. 1 minute left. Oh, Ja'Kai Polite. No. 2 defensive play. Oh, 2 defensive penalties in a row for Polite. Are you kidding me? Andre Holmes coming into the game. First play for him. 2nd play for him. Chester Rogers. Please hold him. No touchdown. Please just hold him to a field goal. No. They have their timeout still. Jeremy Sprinkle. And a sack. There we go. 3rd and 3. 2nd sack of the game for Dayton. 3rd on the season. Incomplete pass. Nice job. We held them to a field goal. 7-17. 10 seconds. We're just probably going to kneel the ball. End the half. Well, okay, we run the clock out instead. Equinemius St. Brown, first catch of the game for him. And they get the ball first, too. This is not looking good for us. Momentum is definitely on their side. Incomplete pass. There we go. Okay, stop them. 3rd and 7. Stop them. There we go. Early stop in the 3rd quarter. Defense making a stop. No trickery by them. No going for a fake punt like we normally do. Okay, start off with some rushes with Chris Ivory. That's fine as long as we're converting when we do that. Usually when we start off on a couple runs, we never convert. And we're just running the ball. What are we doing? Why? Why do we even try that? Why do we run the ball 3 times? I mean, we're a run-first team, obviously, but still, we need to get passing. We need to get some people involved. CJ Uzama's picture hasn't come up, I don't think, on our team, so we need to get the big tight end involved. There we go. We held them again. Defense always coming alive. Maybe Darren Bates back in the game. Who knows how long those muscle cramps last. Demarcus Robinson, Equinemius St. Brown, a 7-yard rush, and their defensive tackle Jack Crawford injured on the play. There we go. CJ Uzama called it, knew he was going to be on the board. Demarcus Robinson, there we go. Let's pass the ball. No, a sack. Kareem Martin, left outside linebacker for them. Incomplete pass. Come on. Really? Negative 60-yard touchback. Oh, it's nighttime now in Seattle. Still raining, though. Alfred Blue making big plays. There we go. Stop him. 3rd and 7. No, why? Why can we never stop them on 3rd down? Hayden Hurst, they're in our red zone. Shane Ray hurt. No, why? Why are our players always getting hurt in this one? And Andre Holmes with the touchdown. The Seahawks are brutalizing us here. So middle linebacker, left outside linebacker, and left end all hurt in this game so far. It's not good. Ken Webster, deflected pass. Equinemius St. Brown. There we go. Dwayne Harris. Come on, RG. Oh, Ben Heaney, their middle linebacker. I'm pretty sure he was hurt early on, or he got a penalty. Either way, we went for it on 4th down, making moves early. And Crevon LeBlanc, interception. Son of a gun. And we went for it, converted, and then we got intercepted. So really, here they go again, back to score. We just cannot stop them. Their offense is powerful. Into the 2-minute warning and a touchdown. Alfred Blue. They're just putting the hurting on us. 31-7. 2 minutes left. We might as well just put a good drive together and call it quits at this point. Chris Ivory. Penalty against the defense. Jarvis Jenkins. Well, Jack Crawford, I'm pretty sure he got hurt, but he's back in the game. Another defensive penalty. CJ Uzama. Incomplete pass. Come on, RG. So I think we know the kryptonite of RG3 and the Ravens playing in the rain away from home. Equinemius St. Brown. We're at the 11-yard line. Can we score a 2nd touchdown? Dwayne Harris again. And a 2-point conversion was failed. That's all right. We weren't going to win the game anyways. Down by 18 at this point. 50 seconds left. Game's over. Game is over. But Dwayne Harris, 2 touchdowns. Another long bomb touchdown for the 2nd game in a row. But a couple defensive injuries. RG3 cannot play in the rain. Blake Bortles, player of the game, 3 touchdowns, 250 through the air. Kryptonite for RG3 and the Ravens, playing in the rain away from home. Let's get out of here. Check the stats, even though I know they're depressing. 80 rating, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's pretty bad for Robert Griffin. Running on the day, 45 yards for Ivory, 38 for RG3, 7-yard rush for Equinemius. I don't know why we were rushing with him, but who knows? Maybe it was a screenplay. Dwayne Harris, 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. The playmaker, receiver on the team. Uzama with 24. Equinemius, 34. DeMarcus with 32, all with 4 receptions. Chris Ivory, always making a name for himself in the receiving game, apparently. Total tackles, Nate Hairston, cornerback, and Ja'Kai Polite, who made some bad penalties. 3 penalties in this game, I believe. Sacks on the day, Dayton Jones, 1.5 sacks. Darren Bates, a half a sack. So there we go. Our playmaker, Darren Bates, middle linebacker, must have came back and got another sack. And that will do it for week 7 against the Seahawks. We lost 3rd loss of the season. We are now 4-3 on the year. Meet you guys back. Okay, we're back. Player upgrades. Chris Moore, I don't even know how he has an upgrade. He hasn't seen the field in weeks. I don't know how he got an upgrade token. Scooby Wright, same with him. Ever since we traded for him, has not made an appearance on the field on the projector screen. But there we go. Darren Bates, even though he's hurt, upgrade token for him. It's a well-deserved upgrade token. Sacks, interceptions, plays that he made to keep us in games. Scott Quesenberry, right guard, and Blaine Causel, probably never been on the field, but that's all right. Still an upgrade. Maybe he'll see the light of day one of these times. So, there we go. Seahawks advanced 5-2. We are at 4-3. On to week 8, our bye week. So into the bye week, RG3 needs some rest to think about what he's done these past couple weeks. A lot of interceptions and not a lot of touchdown passes, even though he was player of the week in week 6. So can't discount him there. But let's see how Chris Ivory handles the bye week. Hey, coach, we got any plans for bye week? I think a lot of guys were hoping to get a little extra relaxation time beyond what we normally get. Recharge their batteries with family and friends. You cool with that, or did you want to have the week off to prepare for the next game? Let's do some rest and relaxation because Chris Ivory and the players want it. We'll do what the players want, rest and relaxation. Nah, you guys have earned a little extra time off, get some rest and heal up, especially after the last game. So we've faced the Steelers, division rival, and the NFC Seahawks, who are probably the #1 seed, if not a very good NFC team, probably Super Bowl candidates as of right now. They just absolutely shut us out. Hopefully. 2+ injury for our entire team. So there we go. Maybe, hopefully, next week and the weeks from now on, we won't get injured as often. And 3+ morale boost. That is what we need. So let's check some things out. Derek Watt has a big decision. I say he's a fullback. He's made some plays on the year. We will re-sign him to the contract that he wants. He wants 10.5 on the year. So let's give him highest of 10.5 we can give him. And even though that's what he wanted, he says it needs some work. So I will probably do that in off time because that's not that, exciting to watch. But here we go. Let's get into the standings once. We haven't checked the standings in a while. The Falcons, NFC, #1 team, the Falcons, 7-0. Chargers, Bears, 49ers, and Panthers all have 1 loss on the season. Here are some other people in the top. So the Seahawks are up there. They're team #8. Where do we sit? We are team 13. Any team not have wins. The Lions, Colts, and Bucks are at 1. Here's some teams, a bunch of teams with only 2 wins. The Steelers, who we absolutely got smacked by, only have 2 wins, us and somebody else. So that's pretty surprising. On to the stats. Let's check the stats out. RG ranks 11th in passing yards, 6th in touchdowns, and 17 in passer rating. Chris Ivory, 2nd in rushing yards, 9th in rushing touchdowns with 3, 1st in carries, though. Dwayne Harris, 1st in receiving touchdowns with 7 on the year. He is such a great player for touchdowns. I would have never thought that he would have been the #1 leading wide receiver on the team. So now that we're halfway into the season, let's see what's going on here. Passing-wise, Marcus Mariota almost at 2,000 yards on the season, 13-9. Kyle Luletta playing a pretty errorless season so far. 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, almost 2,000 yards as well. Here's some other notable candidates. Matt Schaub, Josh Rosen, Matt Moore, Matt Barkley, Trace McSorley, who was Offensive Player of the Week for plenty of weeks. Brian Hoyer, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Wow, that is a great ratio. Drew Lock, that very inaccurate quarterback we went up against. And the Cardinals, 8 for 8. So, pretty bad by him, but he's got the yardage. Alfred Blue leads the league in yards. Then Chris Ivory, Javorius Allen. Here's some other candidates. Up at the top, Shane Vereen definitely put a wallop on us, but we were able to win that game. Receiving-wise, Cameron Meredith with 560. Quincy Enunwa, Richie James, we went up against them. We will again at the end of the season. Tavon Austin, Ryan Switzer, some other guys. Then there's our candidate, Dwayne Harris, up there. Touchdowns, we are number 1, obviously. Then behind us, a bunch of 5s. Defensively, let's see what's going on. Jerome Baker, Drew Tranquil, Chase Allen, Denzel Perman, Manti Te'o and his invisible girlfriend. They're all up there in tackles. Sacks. Tano, don't know how to say his name. Tano something. Up there with 8. Armand Watts, 6. And then from then on, notable people there. Interceptions. 5 interceptions for Trey Herndon, who plays for the Jags in real life. J.J. Wilcox, Julian Love, so on. There we go. Clayton Fedulum still has 3 on the season after his early interceptions, or his interceptions early on. Touchdowns, still 2. Oh no, Benny Ben Wickery now has a touchdown for the Panthers, which he played for in real life. So that's kind of funny that he is back there. So I think that'll do it. Short episode, but I think I just wanted to fill you guys in. Let's see if there are any trades before I end the video. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs. Unfortunately, we lost against the Seahawks, but I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We will get into it next week. Any trades? So no trades besides ours. I might work out another trade because I believe this is the last week to do trades. Yes, this is the last week to do trades. So at the beginning of the next video, I might have a trade before we go to week 9 at home against the Patriots and then against our rivals, the Bengals. Hey guys, I'm back. Episode 7. To end the video off, I said I was going to do some trades, so I thought about working out some trades that I could do. So here we go. One trade, Ravens, Raiders. Got Brandon Bell, 3rd string right outside linebacker on our team. Probably will never see the field. Chris Moore just vanished from our team entirely once I dropped him down to 4th on the depth chart for wide receivers. Never came in, and never came in again. Never saw him. And Sheehy, our 3rd defensive tackle, maybe even our 4th, I'm pretty sure, on our team. Traded for 2 upgrades. Kevin White, a stronger, bigger, faster version than Chris Moore. Maybe can make it in our top 3 wide receivers, although it kind of puts Equanimous down because they're the same kind of tall, fast, quick guys. I think Kevin White would be a great improvement, and if anything were to ever happen to our wide receivers, we have a perfect guy to fill in. And then Kim Dichie, right end. I think he could make our sacks numbers go up on the year, and we have some security there just in case that Austin Johnson is injury prone. Might want to get rid of him, and Dayton Jones is coming alive here at halfway marker, the beginning to halfway mark of the season. So I think we might want to get rid of Austin Johnson because he could be injury prone. But there we go. Trade accepted. Back again. 2nd trade, and I think my final trade. Here we go. Austin Johnson, who I traded for a couple weeks back to maybe go ahead of Dayton Jones, didn't live up to his expectations that I thought, and also got injured. And Scooby Wright, another player that I traded for, also didn't make the name for himself that I thought he would as a middle linebacker. Traded them both, even though I traded for them early on, trading them both away for a right guard, Teller, from the Chargers, because I think one offensive lineman, Scott Quesenberry, needed an upgrade. We needed an upgrade from him. So now we have Teller, right guard, and I think that will do it. Okay, so here we go. This is the team with Wyatt Teller now on our team, Kevin White now on the team, and Robert Kimdichie. We are a 71 on offense, 69 on defense. Still need to get that up, but we got some players that are developmental that will go up as we move along throughout the season. Still a 70 overall, but this is how the team looks offensively. Eric Fisher, Connor Williams, Perschbacher, Wyatt Teller, and Joe Barksdale up front. He is our lowest. Joe Barksdale, actually Perschbacher's our lowest, but center, I think that's kind of an iffy position to really worry about too much. CJ Uzama, Culkin, and Sowell, who got a touchdown on our team. Kevin White, Equanimous St. Brown, and Demarcus Robinson, Dwayne Harris. So we got Robinson, White, Harris, St. Brown. So there might be a damper on St. Brown's usage, even though I really like him as a player from Notre Dame. Kevin White's going to be in there. He's going to be making plays. He's the same kind of talent Equanimeous is. He's tall, he's lanky, he can run. So he is in there now. Deon Cain still hasn't been to his potential yet, but I think maybe in the offseason we put him in as number 1 and see how he does. Still the same running backs. This is a great core of 3 running backs. We got some elusive, quick guys here. See Chris Ivory, Dontrell Hilliard, Jeremy Langford. Here we go on defense. We got Kim Dichie and Gunter. Jones backs them both up, so if one of them needs a breather, Jones comes in for them. We got Justin Ellis, McLean as our 2 defensive tackles. We also have this guy, Anku. Everything else is the same. Bates is now our middle linebacker 1 until Donald Payne comes up because B.J. Goodson hasn't made a good impression. He hasn't done anything successful. Ray, unfortunately, he's been injured 2 games in a row now. Hopefully that stops now that we have the morale boost and injury boost on the team. Clayton Feldulum, one of our main guys, even though he's not a captain on the defense, one of our main defensive MVPs so far this season. Special teams still the same. So that about wraps up Week 8 bye week, Episode 7. On to next week. In the next video, we are at home against the New England Patriots. Oh, we're going to do some upgrades. And Donald Payne, big decision in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy,